Heaven leaned closer. Stay with me. Because we are going to look at 6 women in Scripture who talked back to God. Some of them were powerful. Some were slaves, shoulder to shoulder, walked into the most powerful room in the ancient world and changed the law of Israel forever after it. Her name is Sarah, and you have to understand what 90 years old meant in her. But the years kept coming, and no child came with them. So when 3 strangers appeared at the tent in the heat of the afternoon, and Abraham ran to side doubt, a laugh that contained, buried somewhere beneath the disbelief, the last ember of a hope she could not quite surrender. And when Isaac was born, when Sarah held this impossible child, God has made laughter for me. Everyone who hears will laugh with me. Sachak, the same word, the laugh of despair, became the laugh of joy. And the child carried the sound of it forever in his name. Yitzhak, Isaac. He who laughs. God named a nation after a woman, he tells in Sunday school. Not because it is too difficult, because it is too raw. Her name is Hagar. She is Egyptian. She is a slave. She belongs to Sarah, which means she belongs to Abraham, which means she belongs to a God. She did not choose to be cast out into the desert with her son Ishmael when Sarah's jealousy finally reached its limit. She was handed a skin of water and told to leave. You need to sit with that for a moment. A mother, a child, makes you feel like the world has forgotten you exist. The water ran out, and Hagar did something that will break your heart if you let it. She did not pray. She did not cry out to God. She took her out a bow shot's distance, far enough that she would not have to watch him die. She sat down, and she simply had not been able to see it. Josephus, the first-century Jewish historian, described Hagar as a woman of remarkable spirit, someone who endured what she endured not because she was passive from almost everyone else in the ancient text. She gave God a name, not Abraham, not Moses, not any of the great patriarchs, a slave woman in the wilderness with no credentials and no community and no standing in any religious institution, looked up from her Greek words at the right time in the right posture. They were honest, painfully, embarrassingly, desperately honest, and that honesty was exactly what God responded to. And this is where it gets remarkable, because we are only 2 women in. If this is the kind of content that opens something up for you, if these stories are hitting somewhere deeper than you expected, consider subscribing. There are more of these waiting for you. And before we go any further, leave a comment below with one word. Which of these 2 women do you relate to most right now? Sarah